Day one of a healthy start. Actually got up early this morning, went to bed at a reasonable time last night. Still not as early as I probably need to, but healthy breakfast already. Got my Bible reading and gonna get the edit started this morning. Good start. Still not the perfect start. I was still up till almost midnight last night, but that's a lot better than 2 in the morning, so positive positive momentum. My garden had a really slow start, but I got cucumbers coming like crazy now. This one right there. There. Little one starting all over. Another one. Then I didn't plant a single tomato, but look at all the tomatoes. Volunteer tomato, volunteer tomato, 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 tomato. I also didn't plant any of these potatoes. This kale grew back from last year, and then all of my walking onions are from last year as well. Got zucchinis pumping too. More zucchini, more zucchini. It's crazy, but like 80% of my garden that's actually growing this year, I didn't plant this year. Like all of it is coming from last year. All the berries that I picked come every year. All the apples that I'm gonna start harvesting come every year. So it's like all the homesteading work, you know, this is one of the only things that I planted that's actually growing. And yet, still have a bunch of fresh food. It's awesome. Chickens. Got one hen here that's acting like she's broody. And a broody hen, for those of you that don't know, is one that actually, she wants to hatch out some eggs. And so she'll sit on those eggs that she's sitting on for 21 days. After 21 days, she'll hatch beautiful little chicks. Normally people try to discourage broody hens, but I need some more chickens. So I'm actually encouraging her, and we're gonna try to have a little setup to give her some more privacy so she doesn't have to battle for her spot every day. So that's on the to-do list today as well. Normally I could have stayed for another hour here and probably finished the edit, but that'll be a normal morning. Today's not a normal morning. Have an early conference call I have to be on by 8:30, so going into the office a little early today. Gonna try to knock out all my basic work before the meeting starts. I know many of you clicked on this video to see the drone crash. I promise it's coming. I promise. Just got a couple other things to do first. Another crazy day, tons of meetings all morning, and just now taking a break from continuing education and the other work stuff I've been up to, but I just need an hour. We gotta review this drone footage so I can actually show you what happened. Hopefully I can get the footage off of it, because the drone doesn't look very good. Okay, let me show you the damage first, I guess. This side's not too bad. Just a couple scuff marks on here, but this side, missing half a propeller on that one. That's not a huge deal, actually. This one, though, that's a little bit more of a problem. It's not supposed to do that. Good news about the whole thing is DJI has, you know, world-renowned customer service, so we'll see how good they really are. I'm going to mail it in today, actually, and get an estimate on it. I looked at the parts online. Looks like the parts are all pretty cheap. The really great thing is that the camera had no damage whatsoever. That seems to be by far the most expensive component, maybe outside of the battery, which obviously the battery is just fine, so no big deal there. So hopefully it won't be a whole lot of money for me to get the drone back in action, and I need it, you know? Now that I have it, I feel like I need it. Gotta have those sick drone shots of the greatest city in the world. That being said, let's see if we can get the footage off of the drone. I haven't tried it yet, so I need to have that footage to finish yesterday's video, and then I need to have that footage to show you guys the crash today. So hopefully it works. Looks like all the files are here. That's good. Yep, here's the one. So let me give you the play-by-play of what was happening here. So I was getting ready to land the drone, bringing it across the road. The battery was actually running out. And so I was bringing it across the road, and then I looked up away from my screen. I normally watch the screen to kind of make sure what I'm filming, and then I'll look up, find the drone, make sure I'm still good, and come across. Well, I looked up to find the drone, and I kind of had it coming across. Well, it was losing altitude because it didn't have enough battery power to keep it in the air, and so I didn't realize that it was losing altitude like that, and it came down. It should have gone right over everything. There was a tree there and a light pole, and it didn't go over. It went right into it, and so that's what happened. You know, stupidity on my part. I should have brought it back when I had a little bit more battery life, but I thought I was still safe. I was only 30 feet away from the drone when it happened, so it wasn't like I was, you know, a long distance away, and I wasn't high in the air because I knew I was running low on battery, but I was just trying to get one more shot coming across the street. Just got a little too greedy, and it's going to cost me a little bit of money, but hey, it's okay. I'm just glad it still works. I'm glad all the footage is saved too. That's good. So I'm going to give myself about 45 minutes, try to crank out this edit. Then I'm going to do a little bit more CE, put this drone in the mail to DJI, and then we got to go take care of that chicken too. Got to get some stuff for that. 48 minutes on the dot. Doing the final watch of the video. Uploading now. Goodbye, friend. I will dearly miss the drone while it's gone. I have learned from my stupid mistake, and hopefully it won't cost me too much money to get it back, and we will be back in the air very soon. I probably have several hours worth of drone footage at this point anyway, many of it which I haven't used, so I could probably use a lot of the stuff I haven't yet, and you guys wouldn't even notice. I could probably just reuse the same footage over and over again, and none of you would probably notice, because, you know, there's too many videos. You can't remember them all. So you might still see some drone footage over the next few weeks, but I will announce when the drone returns, and I'll tell you about my DJI customer service experience. Still have people stopping me all the time, telling me they like the videos. It's really fun. If you know, in the beginning, we always had people yelling out "greatest city in the world" on the street, and I always happened to capture it, but I haven't captured that in a while. So if you see me in the future, you know, just yell out "greatest city in the world." I'll turn on my camera and we'll get a retake, and we got to bring that back. You're looking for like a dog crate. Oh yeah, that's what I want. One more stop before home. Last time I filmed in here, they told me not to. They were gonna kick me out if I didn't stop. So, but I only need 2 things. Can you guess? We made it, you guys. We made it. They didn't want you to see, but now you know what the inside of an Aldi grocery store looks like. Exclusive. Saw it here first. I got the stuff. I was thinking we could do a remix of Holla Back Girl, except it would be Milk and Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Yep. What do you think? You want to do that? It's become like a running joke in our house now. So she always sends me gifts of milk and bananas to let me know that she needs it. Probably twice a week I get the text. Coming in. Just yeah, okay. All right, there you go. Got 2 in the back. Like the old days. You like that, Lily? You want to get out?
I can get out all by myself.
if our lady's still in here. Yep. The girls are gonna distract the chickens while I put this together. So she knows something's not right. She knows that she was in here, and that's where she wants to be. And she's not happy about being in there because she doesn't realize that these are the same eggs that she had. So hopefully, just a couple minutes, she'll settle down. She'll lay on those eggs for the next, well, at this point, be like 2.5 weeks, and hopefully, we'd have some baby chicks. Abby went to get a food bowl because it is blazing hot in there. We got to get some water and food to her right away. Perfect. Thank you.
The water and white chicken.
Well, she's still very nervous, but hopefully she'll settle down a little bit. I'm gonna leave them alone. I got water and food in there, got her eggs in there. See if we can get her to sit again. The reason that we're doing that is we tried a couple years ago to hatch out some eggs, and it was just a disaster to not separate them at all because the hens, they start to fight to get all in the same nesting box. And when they fight, they break the eggs, and we lost a lot of babies that way. Then when the babies were hatched, the roosters had full access to them, and so hopefully we can use that not only, to give her some privacy, so she's the only one sitting on the eggs and doesn't break them, but we can also protect the babies from the roosters when they do ultimately hatch.
How many bees?
Look at the bees. It almost looks like they're getting ready to swarm again. This box is starting to fill up too. It's a lot of bees. I could really use another super to put on top of there just to give them some more space. So maybe put that on my list for later. Joey, show me what you got. Woo, good job. Okay, carry that home?
Yeah.
All right.
Remember wolves turning dogs? Yeah.
It's a good life. It's a good life.